Hello, I had to show you this. This is refreshed day 4 hair, and it's not my typical damp refresh that I've showed you before. This is a dry refresh because I wanted to preserve this volume that I still had on day 4. It's been 5 weeks since my haircut, and my hair seems to be relaxing now and really settling in, and I'm really so much happier with the results now. So let me show you how it started. Hello. So I wanted to show you, this is day 4 hair, and I'm so amazed at this volume. And I find this usually happens after at least a couple of weeks. I try to wash it pretty often after a cut, so maybe every couple of days until my hair starts to calm down and relax into the style. So this is day 4 hair. You can kind of see a little bit of webbing, a little bit of frizz, but I'm loving this shape. So I didn't want to do a damp refresh today because I usually do that when I want to bring down the volume, when I want to define those curl clumps a little bit more. So today I'm going to try a dry refresh. And today I'm going to be using the Giovanni Mousse Air Turbocharged Hair Styling Foam. Okay, so where to start? I'm afraid to mess this up. You'll see some curly hair people just flip their hair over or just start glazing, putting it on top, but I like having a little bit more control. That's just what makes me feel comfortable. So I'm just going to try not to disturb this too much. Now, mind you, I did fluff it out when I took off my hair buff this morning, so I did fluff out the roots. So I did, mess it up a little bit. It did create that volume. But I just want to try to isolate this bottom part so I can apply this mousse on dry hair. Now, there is water in this product, so that's all the water that we're going to give it. So let's give this a try. I have a mirror over here that's a little bit easier for me to look at, and for you to be able to have a better view of what I'm doing. So all this is going to do is give a little bit of water back into my hair. It's going to add a little bit more shine. It's not changing the style at all. I'm not changing any of the curl formations. I'm just freshening it up a little bit. Okay, let's do this side that has less hair. I'm gonna leave that flip where it wanted to flip. To take less than this, so let's just do this part first. And I'm not combing my fingers through, I'm just sort of laying the mousse on top. So help me count how many pumps this is, because I don't know. All I'm doing is I'm just putting 1 pump per handful of hair. So depending on the density of your hair, your amount of mousse will be different. Okay, so now I have this side, and then we'll check the back, of course. Always check the back, especially if you have a sneaky cowlick like I have found. That's totally embarrassing. Okay. So that was a little bit too much mousse for that section, so I'm going to put some over here. And you can see it is looking a little bit wet, but this is how much. Let's do that little front bangs part, because water weighs down my hair, and so I don't want to weigh it down. I just want to freshen it up. so it doesn't look like I slept on it, you know, even though I did. Okay. All right, now this top section, I'm just gonna try to figure out what it wants to do. This part I am gonna comb a little bit. Ooh, look at that. And if there's some individual pieces that we wanna do, I just get the tiniest little bit, and then I can smooth those in. But I don't wanna spend much time here. I don't spend more than 5 minutes on my hair each morning, because that's just what makes me feel relaxed. Okay, let's check out the back here. So I just have this one puffy section right here that we're going to take care of. And then we'll need to talk about how my hair even lasted for 4 days. Because I'll tell you, when I was transitioning from flat ironing my hair to wearing it curly all the time, my curls did not last for many days. I would say 2 days, 3 tops. 3 was probably an updo. So I wore a lot of updos. And I also did a lot of work to figure out how to maintain my scalp health too. Because I grew up being taught to wash my hair every single day. You know, kids play, they get sweaty. And that's okay if you're using shampoo that is a good quality shampoo and that doesn't completely strip the hair every single day, and also using the correct conditioners and the correct technique to apply the conditioner, and really making sure that it soaks in and hydrates the hair. I remember in high school many years ago, I was told by a woman with gorgeous curls, she's used the praying hand method to apply the conditioner. So this is not a new thing, because high school was in the 90s for me. So, but I didn't understand what hydration felt like, and I didn't understand how really working the conditioner through the hair, even with a brush, until you feel it turn into that slippery feeling. Okay, it's done. It's done. I've got a little bit of frizz here that I can perfect. Of course, the more I keep looking at it, the more, and I can shoot it with a little bit if there's some problem areas. We don't have to be so perfect about using one technique or another. We can mix and match depending on what our hair needs. But I don't have to use a diffuser. I don't have to do anything. Day 4 hair, I don't have to do a hairstyle. I don't need to do an updo. Now I just have to figure out what I'm gonna wear today. So let me know if this dry refresh works for you as well. It was so quick, so simple, no drying needed. I was able to do all of my hair in under 5 minutes, so I highly recommend it. Let me know what you think. Thanks so much for watching. I post new videos every week, and I'll see you next time.